Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give our praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world inwardly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus. Want to give a double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who have taught me this truth. Want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest like to do so. It's going to be a quick video, Lord willing, video is edifying to you, Akim. I just wanted to go in, on a couple different scriptures, and the point is that the point in this video is going to be that the Most High he speaks through us. He speaks through his men, and basically before the end of a society, before the end of a kingdom, it's always a warning. That's how merciful the Most High is. Okay, and our job is to bid those who are meant to get this truth to the marriage, which the ones who are going to get it is the elect and the 1/3. Okay, before the society, goes down and things of that nature, because, it's prophesied in the scriptures that the society is going to fall. Why? Because this is wickedness. Now, if you compare America to the Tower of, if you compare America to, to other countries, right? To other ancient, kingdoms, America is, everything that we've been through in a captivity, America has it. Okay, America is like the final and last place where we're going to be captive, man, and we're going to be held. And this is the final and last, captivity. And the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, is what the scriptures say in Job, right? So the wicked is ruling this, and the wicked, like the wicked of the wicked, is ruling this. The base men are set up over us, man, and they run America. Okay. But, this place is spiritually called Babylon, because what does Babel mean? It means confusion. Okay. And it's, in the time of the, when they was had the Tower of Babel, what was going on? They were trying to get everybody mingled in with each other. Well, guess what? America's doing the same thing. Okay. This is like the scriptures say, this is a place where this place sitteth upon many waters. It has every nation here. Okay. This is Proverbs 1. I'll start at 19. It says, "So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets." Right. So wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. Okay. Now, what were we doing? We was on a wisdom, always trying to bid the elect to this marriage. Okay. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, which means basically a busy place. You were probably downtown in your in whatever state you in. You probably were downtown and preaching and things of that nature. But what were we preaching? We were preaching this truth, which is what? Wisdom. Okay. It says, "In the openings of the gates in the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long will ye simple ones?" And we were saying that, through bringing out scriptures, bringing out or edifying people or answering questions. We were saying that. How long will you simple ones love simplicity? How long would you love this place? How long you going to love this place, America? Okay, how long you going to love this place? How long you going to keep thinking that this place is, the best thing that happened? This place is probably the worst thing that could happen to you. Okay, it says, "And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge." Right, fools hate knowledge. But in the last times, what's going to come? Scoffers. Okay, it says, this 23, it says, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. And how is the Most High calling? Through his men. But ye have set at not all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh." And how's the fear going to come? Okay, the fear is going to come through pestilence, through these birth pains that's going to happen in the earth, through martial law, through earthquakes, through the famine of the word, through the famine of bread and water. Okay, it says, "When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me." Yeah, but at that time it's going to be too late. Okay, it says, "But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh." And to fear the Lord is to keep the commandments. Okay, before you love the Lord, you gotta fear him. That's the beginning of wisdom. This is 30. It says, "They were none of my counsel. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. Okay, and the only man that's gonna hearken unto the Most High is the elect and the 1/3, men who honestly and truly believe in His word, man. Okay, 2/3 of our people in the elect damn sure don't believe. No, they don't believe. They believe in they believe in this society and what's been told and what's been given to them, man. Right here. This is Matthew 10:20. It says, "For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you." So it's not us that speak, okay? It's the Most High that speaks through us, man, because He's to be glorified, not us. It says, "Why is earth and ashes proud?" Right? I'll get that real quick. Scripture said we were bought with a price, man. Our bodies aren't even ours. That's why we have to follow these commandments. We were created, the Most High. We were created to serve the Most High and to do His will and act out His will. Not for vainglory or for the things you think we was born for. Nah. Okay, this is Sirach 10. And it says, I start at 7. It says, "Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud?" Look, earth and ashes proud. Why? The best way to move in this truth is with all humility. Now, don't get me wrong. You in the flesh, right? You in the flesh. There's certain things you're going to have to rebuke. There's certain thoughts you're going to have to rebuke, especially your thoughts, because that's where it starts. Okay? I mean, you might get a gift or something like that. The Lord might bless you. Don't let that go to your head, because what does it say? It says, lay your treasures up in heaven where dust nor moth can't corrupt. So, and it also says wherever your mind is where your, basically that's where your focus is going to be. That's where your heart going to be. Okay? Our heart has to be on this truth first. And with the truth comes what? Fearing the Lord. With fearing the Lord comes what? Following the commandments, man. And looking forward to what we actually will, because it says, lay your treasures up in heaven where dust no moth can't corrupt, no thieves can break through and steal. Okay? So we always have to remember that. It says there's not one more, a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such and one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease. Now I'm gonna just jump down. This is I'll go to 10. It says, "The physician cutteth off a long disease. He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts, and worms. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and that's why it's the beginning of turning away from the Most High, because you get proud, you get proud, then you stop following, you stop disciplining yourself, and you don't want to check yourself, you don't want to listen to rebuke or nothing, which could lead you to a dangerous place, man. It says, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. But the point was in the beginning of 13, man, and 12, okay? Because we ought not to be prideful, man. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, the Most High speaks through us, right? He speaks through us, right? Therefore, he's the one that has to receive the glory, not us. We just the temple. We just temples, man. We didn't create ourselves, man. The Most High created us. Okay? This is Proverbs 1:19. It says, "So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets." Right, wisdom cries without. Oh, I already got this. It's like, yeah, I already got this. I already got this, right? But I bring it back. It says, "Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets." So now we're not on the streets, right? Why? Because it's this thing that's going on, this coronavirus is going on. So where we at? We still pushing our videos, you know. During the week, we still pushing our videos. We still, brothers might meet up at the house or something like that to still do this work until the family of the work come, But with that, if you got leisure time, right? Because through leisure time, let me see. Let me see right here. I'm gonna get it. This is Sirach 38:24. It says, "The wisdom of a learned man cometh from by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise." Because if you have little business, guess what you're gonna be? Guess what your mind gonna be at? And it's truth. And you're gonna be studying. Okay. It says, "How can he get wisdom that holdeth the point is in one." Okay, through this leisure, through this time right now, you know, and it, like I said, man, we got to try our best to. And I'm speaking to myself as well. We got to try our best to read more, to study more, to call brothers more, to push out more videos if we can. If the Spirit hops on you to do so. If you're not working right now, or you just maybe you just on at the house. I don't know. Just I don't know. If you got leisure time, it's time to use that time to grow in the spirit, and that's what brothers been trying to push out, man. That's what brothers been trying to push out. So therefore, if we do go back on the highways and byways, we just that much more sharper. Okay, we just that much more sharper because what? We had time to sharpen up on our tools, man. Sharpen up on the things that we need to sharpen up on, and that's just truth. Okay, that's just truth. Because it's gonna come a time to where, like the Most High said, it's gonna be a famine of the word. So and in that time when we're pilgrims upon earth, we might not have our scriptures. You might not have certain brothers or a brother around. So if you can get together with your bros, you can get together with Akim and do these videos. We got to cherish these moments because I don't know. I just, like the scriptures say, we know in part, so we prophesy in part. I don't know exactly how it's going to be or how I'm going to be in that day, but I pray and I hope that I keep my integrity. I pray and I hope that you brothers keep y'all integrity, man. And keep this word, to the best of our abilities, because the reward is so much greater than the BS. It's so much better than our reward, in the kingdom, and that's coming for us. That's coming. That we're going to be blessed for doing this truth is way better than any riches we can receive in this world, man. Because number one, the riches you receive in this world is not yours, right? It's not yours. We must understand that. But the riches we're going to receive, dust and moth can't corrupt, and thieves can't break them and steal. So what that means, it's yours. Okay, it's yours. And on top of the riches, on top of the wisdom, on top of being right, we rule. We rule, and we're going to be righteous, man. That's, and with all wisdom, understanding all things. Okay, so that's what we fighting for, man. That's what we fighting for. Right now, if you get, you hear a video and if you hear a video and you just now getting into the truth and you new into the truth and the Lord have blessed you to come across one of the Akim video, go hard, as hard as you can. Play it back. Write down the scriptures that brothers is bringing out. Keep them in your notebook. Rehearse them. Go over them while you through your leisure time. Like the scripture said, the wisdom. This is Sirach 38:24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, man. So we have to use this time to become more wise and become better men. Okay? So with that, man, Lord willing videos edifying. Lord willing brothers got something from this video. I was kind of everywhere with it. I mean, I guess that's just how the spirit goes, how it took me on this video. But Lord willing, the video got to to any brother that it's supposed to get to, man. So with that, Lord willing videos edifying. I want to say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. When I give our praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I say shalom to Yakim. Keep pushing, shalom.